TikTok Live. The name is My Alkaline Vegan Journey on both, everywhere. Everything I do, My Alkaline Vegan Journey.com is the store. At gmail.com is the email. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all My Alkaline Vegan Journey. Man, I try to put the story out everywhere. But y'all, it's one of those days. Look at my bed. It's a mess. I'm a mess. I finally found a decent home for my plants. And all right, y'all, this on YouTube. I cannot travel with you all because my computer is stationary. It needs the battery, so it needs to stay basically plugged in. Once that plug comes out, it goes dead. I have to start over, logging in and everything. I need a new battery, but I get that when all other things are in place. Y'all don't understand. I've been very good. I'm dirty. I'm exhausted. I can't even say tired. I am exhausted. I don't know how the heck, and that's why he's so small, how he did that garden in the amount of time that he did. Not only there are 3 tires back there. Y'all saw the tires. Me trying to get that shit out of there so I could transport them to their new home. I'm telling you, it's fertile. Got a real spring on it. Everything is with spring water that comes off the rocks that are actually funneled to the location so you can wash your hair, your clothes, everything in spring water. 7.7 pH at least. I thought that was and I keep telling my plants, because y'all know they sentient. They hear what we say. They can see us. They're sentient. So they know exactly what's up. And I'm telling you, I messed one of them up, and he's struggling. So y'all on, and y'all that's on TikTok, go over to YouTube and just log in, because I want to see how this works. And leave me a comment so I can see if it's live like that. Hey, somebody's there, If y'all can leave a comment, just let me know, say hi or something, so I'll see how that works. But check this out. The backyard. Ain't no way, there's no fiber in my body at this present moment that will allow me to clean this freaking mess up. When I tell y'all I am exhausted, it's like a war zone. There's not the beauty that those plants brought. You can't even describe. Just look at it now. This is the struggle. I think this is a bell pepper. It's struggling to make it because it doesn't need to go. Like I say, you can't get comfortable. You never know. Don't ever get comfortable. Experience life. That's the title for the broadcast over on YouTube. And y'all, like I said, go to YouTube and check it out. Make sure you log in, subscribe, whatever, but make sure you leave a comment so I can see how this thing works. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Greetings. Again, I'm Robin. This is My Alkaline Vegan Journey, and this is part of the journey. For those of you new tuning in, don't know who I am, y'all can get past that because I'm always posting. It might be other people's stuff, but most people know my story. But anyhow, back in 2020, at the height of the pandemic, everybody was doing something. Everybody went health and wellness, as they should have been, because we knew as long as we got our bodies together, guess what? We got a fighting chance. Without it, you might as well, be one of those people that they call those with underlying conditions, And I knew at that point I had high blood pressure, and it was off the charts high blood pressure. I'm like, fuck that. This lady talking about I gotta, I'm older and it's hereditary and all this bullshit. Back a minute ago, I was like, that didn't even register properly with me. It's like, how could you have nothing one day, 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second ago, and then the very next you got high blood pressure? I'm like, I had to have done something. Let's undo it, So that's what I wound up doing, making sure that, I did my research and stuff. I started a 21-day all water fast. I ain't never fasted before. I am what y'all call the foodie. I eat everything. I'm telling you, I eat everything. And now I eat it in the form of plant-based stuff with mushrooms and stuff. I love being creative in the kitchen. I'm telling you, I was just looking at uh, his name is Akron. Let me go over here. Talking about Stephen Axford. Stephen Axford started doing time lapse videos on mushrooms, y'all. And he started discovering all kinds of mushrooms, some that we can eat, some that they describe as being the chef's best, something I ain't never heard before. I thought that was oyster mushrooms and lion's mane and all of that. Nah, so a whole nother tier of mushrooms. And y'all know we've been talking since I was in DC about doing a segment on mushrooms, but I really do want to get Paul Stamets. Look him up, Paul Stamets, Stamets. Paul Stamets. He's the one that after I watched Axford and doing the time lapse mushrooms, it led me to Paul Stamets. And I'm telling you, this is the aficionado when it comes to mushrooms and the amazing things that mushrooms. Y'all realize it's like the internet for nature, and that's us too. That's why we get grounded. Whole network system that's happening. Oh, it just now picked it up. This is what I was talking about. The time lapse from Axford. This large screen. And he's so slow. He's a slow talker. So it's like, dude, I could just mute it. I mean, look at these mushrooms, some of which we can eat, glow in the dark. Look at that. See, I'm telling you, this computer is a piece of crap. But I just wanted to show y'all that because that's what we're gonna be. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a whole series on nothing but mushrooms because that's what's up. The benefits, the actual benefits of so many of these mushrooms, and they eat like meat. Some of them have a nutty flavor, some of them have a beef flavor. We know that just with oyster mushrooms. You can take an oyster mushroom and really set it up where it could taste like the white meat of chicken and the dark meat of chicken. I've seen it. And that girl, and I want y'all to go follow her on TikTok. I know she's on TikTok. She's a PhD doctor, and I don't know what field, but she's there in Portsmouth, Virginia. And she has a whole vegan restaurant. Cannot think of her name. Colindia. I'll post it once I find it. But anyhow, even the bar is all vegan. And I don't think anything is actually alcoholic, but it could be because y'all know my ginger bug, the gut cleanse, and the sea moss bomb has a degree of alcohol because it's fermented. That's why that gut cleanse is so powerful. Y'all, I'm telling you, then you couple that with sea moss. That's why I say, please go to my store and get this and try it. And don't do like Randy, one of our other family members. When she got hers, she went straight. Look how what the heck? Purple mushrooms. For real? He's in Australia. I She actually got the gut cleanse and instead of refrigerating it as directed before opening it, she opened it on spot after the travel. It had to be shipped and everything. And she got sprayed really good because it's really bubbly, made with no yeast, no sugar. And I'm telling you, it's just like a pop. Now, the gut cleanse doesn't have the sweetener. The sea moss bomb has the sweetener. And that thing tastes just like a pop. It is delicious. Y'all try it. And on top of that, all of it has sea moss. The sea moss that they're diving for right here in St. Louis. I haven't been on a dive for a minute, but we got a couple of orders, big orders. Well, these people are catching on to the real stuff and how it makes you feel so much different. Now, I'm going to tell you, all sea moss, whether it's growing on ropes or growing, uh, hydroponically is what they're calling it now, just like some of y'all's vegetables and stuff, you got to put nutrients in it. But why you want to do that? Y'all tap the screen for me, please. Why you want to add minerals, nutrients, essential fatty acids, and fat? Why y'all want to add that when it comes naturally? When you fertilize your soils with your fruit, You take the fruit rind, the banana, the mango, whatever, put it in a bottle, add water to it, and just let it sit. That little bit of fermentation and uh, transfusion into that water gives your plant all the nutrients it needs. So it's like, I shy away from a lot of this stuff, but in looking at this, I was like, it's time. There are no mushroom vendors left on the island of St. Lucia, which is kind of sad because even those were portobellos. I think everything is now imported, everything. And I think, some people really want to change that. I shy away from imports, especially because of the price. The price is insanity. Insane. Y'all realize for one bell pepper here, I pay about 9, 10 US dollars. Can you imagine that? And it's coming from the US. Can you even imagine that? It's like, ah, man, someone I made this screen big. I think Debbie off. Hold on one second, Debbie. I see the camera's still on, but that's why I wanted y'all to come over from TikTok so I could see exactly. Got to see that the mushrooms and the lapse photography, which is so cool. I wish I had a separate camera for that because there's so many things. The way that castor plant grows, it is freaking uh, it's weird because in 2 weeks it's almost a tree. I had a couple of the seeds when we were actually drying the beans, getting the seeds, and me and Mr. Kim actually made the castor oil, the black castor oil, grind and all. The lady across the street actually cut down that whole lot because they grow over fast. And I guess they try to keep it neat and stuff because there's no building on it or anything. It's just open grass. And I guess sometimes they park there and stuff, but not on the whole property, just on one corner of it or so. But anyhow, I'm noticing just how fast that castor plant went crazy. Now they cut it down to the nubs. They cut it down really nice. It looks so, plain. But now the castor plants are like, hey, y'all telling me it got beans in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, beans the size that you can actually extract the seed? It's like, come on, that's pretty phenomenal. It really is. So I wanted to come on and come and share some more of my story. Uh, Today is the second, and I actually have been led with a couple of forces to relocate. And it's funny because once you get comfortable, do you realize how many doggone experiences you miss out on? You get comfortable, so comfortable in the States that you won't take a couple $1,000s, make because I know I made that much and then some while I was stranded there in DC, just working Amazon and deal DoorDash, right? And I used that money and then some to make my move here. I'm telling you, I did. It was on spot. And guess when I did that? When I made the decision to actually get the freak out of the country, even though they wouldn't let me back into Australia, I just knew that it would be around January of 21 uh, or 22, I should say. They didn't let people back into Australia until like June, July, August of 2022. This is the November of 21. I was like, something. I didn't leave the States to move to Australia to move back to the States. That wasn't even part of the program. So I started thinking, I'm diving here. I used to come before uh, COVID because I think I came in January. I went to Bimini, then I did a cruise with uh, Ray. I don't know when that was, but I wound up doing a dive down south. And the production of moss that I had with that one dog, I think we're still working on that. Because I'm telling you, they pristinely go through those ecosystems, these gardens, and they cut the seed. They are doing it exactly as taught because it just didn't make sense. It's like this stuff underwater is just like the stuff on. You don't just pour the whole thing out and sell it to people. You cut it such that you can sell it, but still you got some growing. You'll never decimate the garden like that. And I think that's why they started doing the ropes because it can't be sustainable if you grabbing the whole root and everything. So a lot of people on the islands are doing rope grown moss, and it has nutrients in it, but nothing like that stuff there from the rock reef and coral. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Hey Debbie, how are you? She says, I'm so glad I finally get you again. It's been so long. Thank you. And I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna try to go over. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Debbie, for that interaction. Let me see if anybody's over here on TikTok because I decided to simulcast because I want y'all to find y'all way there. We got some real live, long ass videos that I cannot put here on TikTok over on YouTube because it's part of the series. We got fasting, we got gardening, we got all the typical recipes and stuff. But then we got building the business. Bialkaline Vegan Journey on tech, Bialkaline Vegan Journey on global events, traveling as a single Black female abroad, uh, romance, and all of that. They're all series that are over there on YouTube. I can't put that stuff over here. We can talk about it a little bit here and there, but we're doing live uh, videos uh, on YouTube and putting them up so that when we start, and we have not started yet, I think our very first one is going to be on tech because y'all just don't understand what it took me to put my website together. This still ain't up yet because I got to figure out how to do the optimization and all of that for my laptop, which is y'all see is acting crazy anyhow. Uh, it does what it wants. It goes through, and the mouse is all over the place, and so I'm just hoping that it lasts long enough until I can get a new one, and I'm hoping to do that sooner than later because we definitely need cameras. Yeah, I'm missing out on some of the underwater shoots because the GoPro. How the GoPro just gonna go loco? How is it you jump in the water with a GoPro that is built to be underwater safe and the screen cracks? It ain't touching nothing. It's in the case and everything. It's almost like maybe I went too deep. And I was thinking about that because I know, but that particular dive, I didn't go any further than maybe uh, 20, maybe 30 feet down. Why is the screen cracked? And now I have no underwater mechanism to do videos at all. I got to depend on other people's stuff. Anyhow, we're getting there, and I'm so glad we are. And like I was saying, don't get so comfortable, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, we got Shane. Y'all go check him out. He's on TikTok. His name is Shane Weaver. He's a diver out of Florida, and the guy's the boss. He be swimming around with little nurse sharks and stuff, getting the either it's lionfish or tigerfish. Those, and we have a lot of them here in St. Lucia, where I don't know for some reason they're kind of protected. Why I don't know because they are a nuisance. They're like the gnats. You know, you want to get rid of those, and then they kind of fuck with the ecosystem. They really mess it up in that they eat the food that the native fish are supposed to eat, and I think they even eat some of the fish. They're a nuisance. It's like get rid of all of them. But I guess the guys that were taking them out, unaliving them. I love using that word now. It's like so stupid. All right, what's wrong with the other one? Why we got to use this one? Anyhow, it's got you know, like they say, words are spells. Ain't that the truth? So they got to change the word. Y'all tap the screen for me over here on TikTok. Thank you. I don't know if there's a way to do anything over here. Debbie, are you a member of the My Alkaline Vegan Journey family? You could join the family by subscribing on YouTube and coming over, following on TikTok. Because I'm telling you, we're about to have some breakout. And this is the move that I'm telling you, it's so, and I'm telling you, fear is going to stop a lot of you all from making those kind of moves. And I think, and that's why I said Saturday at midnight or Sunday. Sunday at midnight, I'm starting fast. I'm going to go at least till Friday uh, with nothing. Friday at midnight, I'll be done. I actually should do Saturday at midnight, but no, I had it in my head. I said it, and that's what it is. And once you state the amount of time you're going to fast, you are then able to really stick to it. And that's what we need to do. And 5 days is enough. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 days, a 5 day water fast. Now we missed the mark by 2 days. That 7 days is awesome. And there's something about 4 to 7 days when the autophagy is like kicking in them extra stem cells. And that's what you want. You want them all over because they go through and they make sure every damaged cell is repaired. Those that cannot be repaired, they trash them. So we get our uh, lymph system in order. And that's another thing. If y'all are planning on joining me Sunday at midnight, make sure you have your chelation kit from my store because after you do those 5 days, you want to get all the heavy metals out so you can release those disease cells and those parasites. Because y'all know every disease cell comes with a parasite. And where people are talking about, oh yeah, let's do a parasite cleanse. Yes, that's fine, but guess what? They're gonna show you right back up because they're somewhere behind a heavy metal hiding, straight up hiding. So that's why I suggest go ahead, do the chelation, get rid of the heavy metals. They ain't got shit. They ain't got nowhere to hide, nowhere, and you just cleanse them right out. I was telling people how I did the 40-day all water fast, and somehow or another, after 40 days of not eating one thing, I wound up taking the chelation as a part of breaking my fast in the hierarchy, and it's unsweetened tea. And these herbs are awesome. And then just imagine how they work when your system is clean, has had that rest from any of that outside food. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I know I'm going to lose some weight, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put it right back on. Because the way you refeed is the way your body gets acclimated to the weight it's supposed to be. You've given it the rest, your body the rest. You've alleviated any kind of toxins that could have been in the foods and things because you're not consuming them. You're getting your glycemic index back on track. You're getting your gut flora in pristine, clean condition because that biome is like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, because they ain't feeding me nothing. Your body goes into a state of rest where it is repairing everything. I'm telling you, that's why the wheels go back as far as aging. That's why the longer you do it, the longer it, does that reversal. I love fasting. I do. I don't like the actual fast, but once you get past day three, you good. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I'm really good at this, for real, it might go past 5 days. And I've been known to never deviate from whatever time schedule as far as a fast. But I was looking at one of my new friends that caught my attention when he's like, yeah, I'm on 73 hours of a 92-hour fast. I was like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let me get on and support him any way I can. Boost him. Because y'all know a lot of people ain't even trying. They'd rather go do that comfortable stuff. Go get them herbs that can't even what a fast can do. That's why I say the keys are in your hands. Straight up, no doubt. They're in your hands as to how you do accept the keys or not. Everything you need as far as body repair, internally and externally, can be done right here without anything external. Of course, all those things, the herbs, some of the supplements and everything can help you as far as getting to that point. But the ultimate goal is to stop eating. Give your body a complete rest of everything. Now, some people ask, did you put salt in your water? Did you squeeze a lime in your water? Hell no. Hell no. I don't even care with a short term fast. Hell no. Let your body do what it's supposed to be doing and completely repairing itself. Because once you start giving these little aids to your body, the body says, oh, they got something else to do this, that, and the other. So I can lay down and get lazy. And I don't even call it lazy. It's like if you don't let God do what the body is designed to do, it's like, yeah, well, I guess you got this. I guess you got this. I'm telling you, I got to train these flies because with my doors being wide open and windows being wide open, they think this they home. And I'm trying to let them know with the example of some that know it's not your home. They got the nerve to come sit right on my bed, be right in my face while I'm talking. Anyhow, yeah, let go and let God do what, the God within you. And that's how I see it. But there's your temple. The God being within you, you want him to see you in a nasty ass house? For real, clean that shit up. For real. Y'all know what I'm saying though, right? You have to clean your body up so that you can have access to other things that you don't even realize. You don't even realize. Sometimes it's like when you're going through times of change, you might want to start on the top of the change because you think so much clearer. You make better decisions. It's almost like the fog is gone. And had you not had the fog gone, you'd be fucking up, thinking back down the road. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Straight up. And you don't have to do that. You have the keys. I keep saying that. You have the keys. So sometimes if you are going through a promotion at work or having new children add to the family, whether it be by you or someone close to you, like children, you see what I mean? This thing is like right in my face. I guess he wants me to hit myself, as I will. But anyhow, I don't know what's happening over here on TikTok. Where y'all go? Tay says, I can't wait to get my sea moss. So, Tay, when did you order it? Hey, because they just sent out some orders. My daughter has a new um, product, and she's right now trying to name it. This thing has 15 different exotic oils. It's got my castor oil. It's got the sea moss in it. It's got, and I'm telling you, y'all should see. She's used it. She was playing around with all these ingredients and stuff. She used it on herself to get rid of all of the acne and black marks and all of that stuff that were all on her chin line. And it worked. It worked well. Her skin looks so healthy. So I was like, dude, make sure you send me the video. I'll go ahead and put all of that stuff up on the site so that people know it's out there. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's miraculous. The other daughter, I have another daughter that lives in Australia, and she's working on some hair products. But this product that uh, my one daughter has made is one that you can put in your hair, you can put all over your body. It is that all-in-one cream. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm horrible with getting these little gnats and little mosquitoes, and they're like right in my face, big ones too. Y'all be careful with those mosquitoes there in the United States, because for real, that dengue, Brian had it. Dengue is like you think you got the flu. At the same time, you feel like every bone in your body is broken. And they've got a TikTok about it. As a matter of fact, I think I reposted it on my page where they talk about how it's deadly in the States. Brian was going through what he was going through here, and it took him out for a couple of weeks from work and everything. But you can't mess around with it. Make sure you're using not no deep man neem. Neem is excellent, and it's an essential oil, and I think that's in it too, for mosquitoes and all that other stuff. Neem, Neem. We don't have any in our store, but get some. Make sure you keep the mosquitoes off of you. You don't want to randomly with some freaking mosquito wind up with that stuff. In addition, Tay, if you haven't gotten your, I don't know, I think all orders are out now. I think as of yesterday, all of them went out because yesterday was Wednesday, or it might have been Tuesday. So, yeah, you'll be getting it if you haven't already. So we got CMOS, we got some distributors, some big ones that have ordered large amounts of my alkaline vegan journey CMOS. The word is getting out there. That's why I say everybody is on their game, doing what, and Simeon with the gardening. I mean, I can't even call it gardening. That's a farm, and that's what they call it. It is amazing what he was able to do in such a short period of time. All in 2023, all of this stuff is coming together. Then we got Brittany making her products. Janae is almost done with her product. Um, and then Brian, we are the team doing the sea. Actually, he's doing the dive stuff. I'm doing the sea moss and castor oil. And we finally got that together. I got some sisters that are making the mess out of this dog on castor oil. This is black castor oil from volcanic soil. I'll just say that much and leave you with the rest. I'm telling you, the way this stuff worked, and people who got that psoriasis and eczema, y'all better get on this thing. Psoriasis and eczema, those are autoimmune diseases. Y'all know how to completely reverse that with a quick fast. Stop the glycemic, the glucogen and glucose coming into the system. Stop it right at the and let your body rectify the way it's supposed to be. And I say diabetics too. Others with diabetes too. Yes, you're gonna have a glycemic index spike. Of course, you're going to. All of us do, whether we have diabetes or not, because your body is transitioning off of that form of energy, off of that form of energy to a much preferred form of energy. It's called ketones. That's why you got those people who are following that ketone diet. I understand it. You know, if you could do all Dr. Sabi's nutritional wild stuff, you know, no GMO, no cross pollination, from the rooter to the scooter, come from the ground, from its origins as it is today. I'm sick of it, and I don't know why they think I'm playing. I need to wet this again. I'm telling don't play with them. Thank you guys so much. I gotta reserve my battery. The three things that I need you all to do for me. Please go to YouTube and subscribe. My Alkaline Vegan Journey. Please do that because I need you all in my live audience when we put the series together. At least the love and romance, the traveling abroad as a Black woman. The tech stuff I may not, and the global events, but I do want you all's input on that because we got a lot of stuff going on. Did y'all know that there have been 6 million casualties in Congo? All I've been hearing about is is it Pakistan? No, it's not Pakistan. Lord, I'm telling you, I'm that exhausted. And this is just 3 tires of stuff. 3 tires of plants. They couldn't have gotten that deep or had roots that thick. But that was some labor that's got me still. And that was at 10, at least 10 o'clock this morning when I started. And I'm still exhausted. Anyhow, I need y'all to go to YouTube and subscribe. If you're not already following me on TikTok, please subscribe because what I'll do is while doing the live for the series, I'll go live simulcast so that we can have the interaction between the YouTubers and the TikTokers as far as asking questions, making statements, and all of that. I know y'all gonna have a lot to say about uh, Palestine. I don't know what I'm calling Pakistan. Palestine and the fake state. I guess that's what it is, a fake state. Everything is like changing, and I feel so good about it. And I can almost imagine, had I not gone through the cleanse that I did, I could see apprehension. I could see, I mean, not fear, because God does not give that spirit of fear. He doesn't have that spirit of fear. That's straight and ungodly to that fear. And I believe that has a lot to do with our diets too. Because just feel apprehensive, anxious, and they've gone as far as to name it depression and all of that. Man, freak that. We are in control, and that's what fasting is all about as well. Taking straight control of your health and wellness with the keys you've been given. You just got to opt into using them. I mean, when you fast, you get rid of that fluorine. Don't ever fast with no doggone tap water. Y'all better stop. Distilled water is what we're now using. We used to use spring water. You use spring water on a daily. It has the pH balance for most that is natural because it's coming from the rocks. And I think that Mountain Valley is some good stuff. We were using Deer Park and can't think of the other one. Starts with a C, but those are good waters. We did research and all of that, and everybody pretty much agreed that those were good waters to consume while you're on your regular lifestyle journey. When you're fasting, you don't want to help the body with crap. Not a vitamin, not a mineral, not an electrolyte, not a nothing. And where you get that from is that distilled water because it ain't got it is blank. Don't ever drink that stuff uh, on the regular. It's horrible. Now y'all hold on. I gotta go get some water. I'm gonna cut off in a minute. just got free. Yeah, this is the end of an era. And I'm telling you, it's a new adventure. It really is. And I'm excited, but I'm just exhausted. I really am. And I realize how much of a minimalist I am. Every dish I own fits in a cooler. I haven't added anything, and it's just me, and that's how it should be. Why you got 50 million dishes, all mixed match and all of this? You know, use what you need and let go of the rest. For some reason, we have this ideology that bigger is always better, more is always better, and that ain't so. Because I could imagine being here 2 years, accumulating, and I did for some reason some of the recycled stuff like the bottles, the glass ones. Always keep that stuff. Y'all did not come across my Ziploc bags. If y'all don't know the inside joke, go to my post. This guy, he actually has this quote saying, "Y'all don't have to worry about polluting the ocean with no plastic bags because they're all up under the sink." And they were talking about black people. I'm like, and look at me pulling out all my plastic bags, all of them, because Miss K got it where you don't have to buy the whole bag of beans. You could buy just a small bag, and they tie it so you can recycle them. And that's exactly what I do. No shame in that game. Recycle. And I say, these people here are, I love them. They are so freaking resourceful with everything. I love it. It's like recycling on your own. You ain't got no whole bunch of, well, some people do, and you can tell who they are. Whole bunches of trash. You know, where did that come from? Some weeks I don't even have trash. I don't even have the bag is not full. I compost. I recycle. I mean, I'm telling you, I reuse. I'm telling you, and it feels so good to have such a light footprint. You know, a carbon footprint. Because when you got all of that stuff, you know, uh, that packaging from a lot of the stuff from the foods that we buy. That's what's going in your trash. If you ain't buying that, you ain't got that in your trash. You got a bag of beans, and you got mushrooms that they're packed. But see, even those things, I recycle those and make flower pots out of them. I'm telling you, they're so creative, and I love you know having this as part of knowledge. Because y'all know back in the States, I used to buy, y'all remember that post I did with all them doggone oyster mushrooms I found at Wegmans? Cheap as shit. So I tried to buy every one they had, and I think I might have. I tried to buy every one they had. And they all come in those plastic containers. Do y'all realize this is what I wound up having to buy? We're going to do the little microgreens. I'm telling you, Simeon got that shit set up, and I'm just gonna add to it. I'm telling you, I look so forward to being able to wash my hair, my clothes, my body, everything with spring water, straight off the rocks. I look so forward to that. That to me is paradise. That's like going back home to where we should have been. I feel that Simeon is so wise to me. He doesn't say a lot. He didn't, say a lot, but wisdom is to me better and greater than knowledge. Because you can have somebody that has a lot of knowledge, but stupid as a doggone doorknob. You understand what I mean? Y'all understand the difference? That when you're dealing with someone who has wisdom, they see more of an elaborate picture than an object in a picture, like somebody who has knowledge. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I've learned so much from him. Even though we do discussions like, hold on. We do have discussions. There's somebody at my door. Hold on. Probably Brian. Yeah. So, guys that are on YouTube, Debbie, why don't you come over to TikTok? I'm gonna move my phone because I definitely want give Brian his props. Because I'm telling you, they pulling their stuff together. You got Brittany, Brian, Simeon, all of us, and this is what all these transitions are for. So Debbie, it's my alkaline vegan journey at on TikTok. Yeah, I may have hurt myself. Y'all know what I mean? I may have hurt myself simply because my heart on the backside, like back here, I feel it. I really do. When I cough, I feel it like in my back. But it took a lot of strength to get that doggone uh, avocado tree. Yeah, let me show you. Debbie, hold on. I'll be right back. Check this out. I keep forgetting that. Oh, I'm like, thank you. Not even too much. But you can also have some of this other stuff here that's right later. And I'm live, and I'm going to tell you how you are just waxing it with the group. I'm telling you. You got one right here. What's up? Happy game. I'm telling you, he has done such a great job in just, getting something dies. I mean, and they've been doing that. Like, I'm like, I ain't my house. I'm just buying people. I'm just buying people. So you got to find out what they have. What skill of it and what skill. I what the people be put the things together for that. Once I get settled down with stuff, I know that we don't apply it. That's why I say right now, go to the store, pick it up, go to the store and get the shit you need. Start this fast Sunday at midnight. So your bed Sunday night, your Monday and all that. Saturday next week. Simple as that. 5 days. That ain't much. I think you got dropped it in the comments. Those people who are in. Yeah, drop it in the comments. Those of you who are in. I mean, what I try to do and encourage you to do is I try to get something. Like drop your address in the comments so that, once you come through this, you're deserving of some CMOS or relation care or something like that. You're deserving of that. And I want to encourage you to do it. And I'm telling you, whether you get it free or not, you can have more than one. You got to make sure you go to the CMOS and relation care. Make sure you have people that shit there. Who is that? Oh, that's the guy with the drinks. Oh, yeah. I've been working on it, so this is kind of challenging me to figure out where it's going to get. But the female, she did all this stuff. Why you really got to all the money up front? They got a nice little called after that. Yeah. This is what my plants look like right now. Look at that. I'm dropping mango. It's just from me. This is just a wonder to me. Like, what the heck are you doing for a straight up not every branch off of it? Not one. Then all these in the top. The rain big game. I'm telling you, they're gonna strip me out when I just talk about it. Open my garden and see it. Like, oh, go crazy. Look at the water. I'm so glad I put that shit in the pot. And then look at this. Handle. This is your painkiller. Put some of that shit in there called hot water. You got better than the pills. It's better than the pills. It's free to rest. Don't get fans of folks with it. Now do that. As a matter of fact, let's do that now. I'm gonna show y'all how to water. I got this pain in my back. I really do. Mango, messed up on the system. So I think I was like, no, that's not one. Them doggone cats, and I was thinking about this doggone living room. But they still try to come up with you and jumping their asses in my house. They do their little do. Ooh, shit. Look at this. Everybody was trying to throw something new. Look at that. Look. You see what I'm saying? Say, I want to say it's in the house here. I'm going to tell you, say, it's all in the garden. It's going to talk about, I can't wait. Girl, you see, I'm going to do all that.
sure you tap that screen, tap it like out of control. Because there's some stuff that I need to, go over, and I need more people that I always forget to send out notifications. I think I'm the one. Look how big your temper is. Everything's trying to work. This stuff wasn't no joke. I knew my babies were in need when I saw the roots of how I think it might have been kind of coming up under the tire. I got the tire, I got the dirt and everything. And under the tire, I don't know how much work that dirt is. Come on. All these things. I mean, it's the epitome of all that I'm talking about. The volcanic soil, the spring water, the openness. These plants are gonna go crazy. I know it. I feel it already. Because look at what they did in sand. Sand that I had to nurture and really give some sort of vitamin, amino acids, the essential fatty, all that shit I did. And I'm telling you, I did it one day. Just like in that long water and fruit skins, and yeah, all fertilizer you need. And then I'm learning about how to pair, different plants so that the bugs and stuff. I'm going to try to work on that. I'm so glad I felt this weekend. There's different creatures in different areas. And I'm telling you, I know these cats get something on these popular. That's what I smell. What? The cat actually has half the cat was a leg. I just watched it yesterday. I'll never come out in the living room. For some reason, I'm always in my bedroom. So yeah, go ahead. Shit away. All you want. Look at it. Look at it. No, I'm not. It's just that I don't want you in my face. In my face. And this one, I'm sorry to say, this is my favorite. I'm so glad to say that so many guys are growing up here. That's one of the main things. And that's TikTok. When I told you $2, you asked for freaking bell pepper. Like y'all ain't got nary bit here is local. Not one is local. All the stuff I can buy, I'm gonna have. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me flip my screen again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get over this one. Let's make it have all the tea. How Brian just telling me this is definitely tough. This kid did say that, ones, there's some that don't come hurt, and they're right. The ones that had skin, I mean, the ones that turn social. And they're like, this thing here. This came from this kid's farm. Look at that shit. Let me eat things. That's why I keep my extra dog on bag. When I can have this on bag, yeah, I gotta get ready. We got Debbie on the other side. Yeah, we got Debbie on YouTube. I mean, I don't really get a lot of people on YouTube. I try to. I think it was when I went to the doctor for my fingers, she offered me Panadol pills. I'm like, really? There's a pill too? And see, all the plants out here, you still trying to go to the, you don't need to go to every plant. Look at it. You see it's struggling. Why are you there? I just can't bring that one fiber of my body around to freaking clean it up right now. I'm tired as crap. And I have to use the word exhausted because I'm using it right. So, Debbie, we're about to close up. Okay, so she's done. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. We're gonna do the Panadol tea, and then that's gonna be it. Let me do that because I'm in pain. That's exactly what I tried. You gonna tell the weatherman? Tell me. You gonna tell the weatherman? I straight tried just that. Lord, I really did. I realized concentrate, freaking pain, straight up, concentrate. And the way I put it, brain jobs. Should I mix it with anything else? Can I mix it with sorrel? If you want to, you'll find out a little bit too. If you just want to make tea, you can mix it with it. But when I mix it with sorrel, it still has the benefits of the Panadol, right? Yeah. Oh, not really. I just do it regular. Yeah, you put it with anything. I do with all my herbs. So natural. Yeah, that's exactly why. The ordinary. No, great things without even realizing until I have to come back to it and straight up. It's like right on the spot. We're going to go right to the physician. We got an organization system. Back here. Sorrel. God doesn't understand. Sorrel is like that. I really enjoyed that too. I really did. Maybe last December, I felt a lot. I had something in my recycled Ziploc bag. Yes, I do. Y'all see what I'm saying? You need those things. Why you gonna throw them away? Wait, you have to get more? It's gonna be early, early morning. I was people when I come on early, like 7, 8 o'clock, or 6, 7 o'clock. Y'all remember when I went live that Friday, Saturday morning, 4:30 in the morning?
early. But y'all, go to the store, get the sea moss and the chelation kit. Let's start fasting Sunday at midnight. And then I need you to go to YouTube and make sure you subscribe. My Alkaline Vegan Journey. We're going to start the series hopefully next week. I should be Sunday. Monday, first day of the fast. I think I should be Saturday enough for us to start, testing the waters in the new location. So yeah, with the final fast. And I got my cord from my mom like today. Something like that. I'm really taking it over to Mr. Kim for him to charge it. Because out of 8 cords here, y'all realize I don't have one Apple cord that can charge my phone? Out of 8 of them. These are the fire cords. These are the. I'm so sick of this iOS crap right now. Y'all don't know. And it's not very prevalent here in the island. iOS devices. They have them, but it's more so that other provider. Anyhow, so thank you guys so much. And I'm going to be looking to see who actually, goes over to the store, whoever drops a comment, because these are times when we're transitioning. And those people who are transitioning mean that they have actually taken the initiative to start taking control of their health and wellness right now, because y'all know our big fast is January 2nd, 2024. And now's the time to prepare if you're not prepared. Now, many of y'all might already be on point to start a 21-day all-water fast. And I did. I didn't have any prep. As a matter of fact, that night before I started, I had a fried chicken dinner, and that's what I remember. I got to ask Brittany, because I know Brittany's right there with me. But yeah, so I believe, sorry about that. I believe that when you start making the decisions in, just like I told y'all, when I decided to move here, it was November of 21. By February of 22, I was here. Just like now's the time to make the decision to get your health right in 24. Get your health right in 24. Y'all just don't understand that WEF, World Economic Forum, they are not playing with y'all. They're not playing with y'all at all. They're going to replace some stuff. They're going to use all of the stuff that was prescribed in that secret covenant and pull it all in. The heavy metal, the soft metals in your mouth, the fluorination of the water, all the stuff, the GMOs, the other chemicals in your product. They bring it. 2024, I believe, is going to be the beginning. And if you ain't right, guess what? You're going to be one of those with some underlying diseases. And I'm going to tell you, hey, Debbie, spring water. Thank you. Spring water. And don't fall for the okie doke with even the water. They got some doggone alkaline water that, just look at the doggone ingredients. It's got sodium or potassium phosphate. I think it's phosphate. One of them that actually make bicarbonate, not phosphate, sodium bicarbonate or potassium bicarbonate, which makes it alkaline. Of course, it's a chemical that you add to make things more basic. Don't fall for that. Get your spring water. Now's the time to get started. We're doing this fast on Sunday at midnight. You go to the store, get the chelation, because Friday at midnight or thereafter, when we break the fast, you need the chelation. If you order today, you'll get it by Tuesday or Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Yeah, you'll get it by Tuesday or Wednesday. Might even be by Monday, because we've got stock on that. And all it has to do is you need to get your address. So order it now. Get that ready. And once we finish this chelation, start breaking the fast, make sure you on Thursday or Friday of next week go grocery shopping and get your fruits, your seeded fruits, so that you can squeeze them, even if you have to blend them in the doggone blender and strain them through whatever. Now, what I used to do, because I didn't have a juicer, I would take it in cloth and just squeeze it, the cheesecloth. Those are things that you can get that are inexpensive. You get a lot of that stuff from the dollar store and stuff like that. like the cheesecloth, and and then you want to be able to have your sea moss, so that when you go to merge back into your solid foods, and you should do the hierarchy. And I would say, a day for each one, at least one day for the chelation. The chelation is going to take you to a point where you are stripping the body clean of anything that shouldn't be there. You are starting over with the visceral fat. And I won't say completely, because you have not gotten rid of all of it. Not with 5 days of fasting. You definitely have with 21 days, and that's what we're shooting for in January. Y'all, if you all listen to what I'm saying now, you will not need a supplement. You will not need any inoculations. You will not need any of that stuff when we finish January of 2024. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Your body will have the immune system it should have had all along, had it not been inundated, fighting off little side fires that's caused by your pharmaceutical industry and your food industry in many parts of the world. That's why you have to cleanse your body. And to fully cleanse it, that means getting rid of every part, like the lymphatic. I will not miss that. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I definitely won't miss that. Whew. And I won't have to hear that. I'm telling you, this place, and y'all have seen me up there. There's only one spot that actually has internet up there, and we can go to that. But I'm going to be doing a lot of videos so that you all can see the real life. It is so peaceful. It's so tranquil. You ain't never got to deal with that. Never. For years. Still trying to figure out what the freak is he talking about. Years. And then the house being so close together, you don't have to worry about none of that. If I want to come out butt naked, I can. Huh! Check that. And then again, maybe I can't, because you got other families that live up there. But y'all know what I mean. It's so... I don't know. I just can't wait. But anyhow, thank you all so much for joining. Let me make sure I got everybody's comment in. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. I need to get at least, oh, there we go. 1K. Finally. Trisha. Okay, let me see. I'm seeing all these people who have joined. Oh, we got Jerome Pirtle. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. We got Financial Table Talk. Thank you for joining us. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, this shit is no joke. Hey, Gabby, how are you? I must have met you. Missed you joining us, because I haven't really been looking at the comments, because I haven't really had many. That's why I say I'm not coming back on at noon again. So don't even expect me around noon. Hey, Prince, Dread, One, how are you? Welcome to my alkaline vegan journey. Nicole Max says, I have an alkaline water machine. Oh, you got the Kangen machine. Yeah, and you know that, and don't, I know you didn't say you got some sea moss pills. We talk all the time about that extra processing of doggone natural products. You don't need all that processing. And I believe that the effectiveness has got to be depleted in some respects as you continue to process it. Continue to process it. I say this, Nicole, do me a favor. Order some sea moss, a 5-ounce jar from my store, and compare the two. That's what I want you to do. Order some from my store, and I want you to send me, I don't know if you can go live or if we can do FaceTime or whatever, and I'm going to videotape everything you have to say, because I want to know. Can we see your outside? You live in, oh yeah, definitely when I get there, but no, I'm right here. Y'all see, this is a concrete jungle that I brought life to with my plant. And now the plants are concrete. Let's do it. Even this, there's not all this life up. Y'all got any suggestions for this? I think, I had it in a container, and they did one of the top, and
remove the plants out of the pot and shit, put it back. And this is not a tree. The trees will make it. But these little plants like maybe even a lemon bush or the lime bush will palm tree. Those are all trees. But this pepper is never going to be a tree. That is, you know, just a plant. I think I might have ruined it by having it with those other plants.
Ruined it. So Debbie, what I was telling them is that I have a pepper plant that doesn't look like it's going to make it simply because it was growing amongst some trees, and it got put to the side with the trees, and it's not a tree, and it's like looks like it's not going to make it. I can't say Dying. Can I say that? I don't know. Unaliving? No, unaliving is for the K word. Anyhow, good Lord, I get tired of that censorship. I really do. Who can remember it all? Anyhow, so what I want to do, I want to show you one of the projects I'm going to also be working there in on farm is to get microgreens together. Trying to figure out ways I can do it where it's growing straight in the pan that we're going to sell it in. You know, so and I've seen it done. I've got some really great inspiration. YouTube, TikTok, really great inspiration. Again, guys, my name is Robin. This is my Alkaline Vegan Journey, whereas we are going to be really exploring day one, February 24th, on to date, my journey. And it encapsulates every aspect: the love, the hate, the war, the AI, the website building, the business building, the all projects, all of that. We're going to dissect it. And I want you all to be live with me when we do and be able to contribute, asking questions and all of that. And I think that makes for better content because it's the stuff you want to know anyhow. I can tell y'all everything and I would be very open, you know. Let me go to the front because Debbie's gone again. Debbie is our one and only person on at noon on YouTube. make sure you get the sea moss and the chelation so that we can start the fast Sunday. Because you don't need it until the end of the fast, which is Friday, Saturday of next week. Order it now so you get it in time. Once we finish our fast on Friday at midnight, Saturday morning when you wake up, that should be the first thing you drink. Is that chelation tea? It is a tea. I'm gonna tell y'all gonna feel different because the stuff that's happening, the stuff that you probably have ingested one way or another, announced to you or unbeknownst to you, I'm telling you, you're gonna feel a difference. Watch what I tell you. Once you take that chelation and strip all the metals and stuff from your system, now the chelation not only has what's necessary to get rid of the heavy metals, and it gets rid of all of them. I'm not just talking about the bad ones like the arsenic and the mercury and all that. It gets rid of all of them. The calcium, the potassium, I forget which ones are heavy metals in our system, but anyhow, it gets rid of all of them. And it does this so that it could just expose all these disease cells and their parasites. And you can't leave them out. Those are the worst part of the disease, the parasites. And they linger. They find other places to hide within your system, wherever those heavy metals are. And they just jump around. And that's why you get a recurring cold or recurring cough, recurring whatever kind of disease because of them parasites. So once you finish your fast, your body is clean. Keep cleaning. Get the heavy metals out of your system. And our chelation kit, not only is it organic, volcanic, and all of that, it is so thorough. You will find yourself married to a bathroom that day. I mean, you will find yourself in the bathroom, and that's what you want. When your body regurgitates all of that stuff that has been, in the body, you'll see you're going to feel different. You're cleansing, and you're going to feel great, especially with this chelation. Once you finish that, in that chelation kit, it also has the replenisher, where we have everything you need to replenish your body of all minerals, all amino acids, all essential fatty acids, all the vitamins, everything in that replenisher. And as a matter of fact, you could use that replenisher if you feel down, kind of, like not full of energy or anything. You could take that stuff even then. It's really wonderful. So make sure you order the sea moss, make sure the chelation kit, make sure you subscribe to My Alkaline Vegan Journey on YouTube. I love you guys. And I'm going to tell you, no matter what it takes, we're going to conquer this. We're going to make sure we have what's needed to take back full control of our health and wellness. Full control. Just follow me and I'm going to show you how to do it. And yes, Nicole, please get some of the real sea moss. Either the gel, and I even have problems with, doing gel, but because I do the gel with the right amount of water to the right amount of sea moss, I would say get the gel because a lot of people fuck sea moss up. Y'all don't understand. Making it pour like applesauce. That ain't it. That stuff should be hard as a rock, like not as a rock, like a congealed solid mass that you plunge into to get a spoonful out. It shouldn't be liquidy on no level. Anyhow, I'm going to do another video. I haven't done one in a long time on how to properly prepare sea moss. How many ounces of sea moss to how many ounces of water if you're doing it for individual use. I'm going to do another one. But that our sea moss, we got the recipe down for our sea moss. Because all sea moss ain't the same. It really isn't. But anyhow, we'll talk about that. So let me make sure I got everybody's comment in and make sure we got Gabby. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining. And I'm going to come back on, but it'll definitely be later than this or early, like 5 o'clock in the morning. Because, you need this in the morning so you can get your day started. Or you need it at night before you go to sleep so that you thinking the right things. You're preparing for the next day. You're doing stuff before you lay down for slumber to, get it right. So, y'all, let me go drink my tea and I'm out. Thank you all so much for joining. I'm Robin, and this is My Alkaline Vegan Journey. I love you guys. I love you over here, too, even though there's nobody left. Thank you. And, yes, we're going to do another live simulcast so that I can get the flavor of, the audiences that are coming here on YouTube direct or those that are coming by way of TikTok, because I have a larger following on TikTok. And I did not send out announcements for the live here on YouTube, and I'll try to do that. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Now, I didn't want to go off. Is that okay? And okay.